Hello everybody, welcome back to Three-Way Plays. My name's Justin. This is our Firewatch playthrough. We are continuing where we left off last episode. The teenagers, as it appears, have been up to no good, vandalizing our communication wires. We have been dispatched by Delilah to now search for those teenagers. So we will head off. Let's head south and we will look, see if we can find any evidence of where they might have gone. Where do I go? Am I misremembering something? I think she told me to head back the way that I came, but I can't climb up that direction. For the girls to sabotage this, they sure did pick a weird one to do. There's a lot of wires just not hanging over the edge of a deadly cliff, but they chose to cut this one. Okay, I think I found the way to go. Found a beer can right here. Pick that up. And yes, here is a drop down. Trail of beer cans. It's the blocked trail.
There's really no way past some of this underbrush that's grown over the trail.
See, the thornier a trail is, the less inclined a ranger is to want to deal with it. They'll just hike or take their horse a different way.
That'd be nice if we had a horse. Okay, let's see. Supply, drop, and thoroughfare. That's where Delilah is. 4.8 miles away. Two Forks, which is our tower, and Jonesy Lake, which is where we originally ran into these teenagers. 2 miles that way. Let's make sure they didn't head towards thoroughfare. Supply drop area. Can't open this. And right now headed towards Delilah thoroughfare lookout to see if the girls came up this direction. What do we have here? Let's see. Cable car.
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
So they did not come this direction because it's a dead end heading to Delilah's tower. She did mention a guy named Tom, evac chopper pilot maybe. That's who she was talking to earlier. Can you see any clues from your lookout?
Do you see anything from yours? Like, clues as to where they could be?
Clues. I really like your enthusiasm for mystery.
I'm just doing my job.
I like it. I do. I can't wait for you to give these girls a piece of our minds collective. But no clues. I can't see anything from here.
It does sound like Delilah is not annoyed with us. Last episode we made her mad by questioning who she was talking to because we thought she was talking about us. And granted, there are some weird things going on, but we haven't exactly been forthcoming with information with Delilah about Julia yet, so yeah, some ropes hanging off the cliff ahead leading to what looks like a backpack hanging on this tree. Hanging backpack. Can't report the ropes.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Brian Goodwin's backpack. Got a camera?
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition, too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a fella you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh, could be, yeah, but I think at one point they just realized this job wasn't for them. For Brian, at least.
Huh.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
A little bit more exposition there. It's not much to talk over, I don't think. I do have this camera. Let's see, use disposable camera. Can just take some pictures, I guess. I wonder if I'll need this. 18. Okay. Yeah, just probably just for me, I would assume. I don't know, maybe I need to take pictures or something down the road. We now have a large quantity of rope. We can now leave these ropes attached to the rocks so that we can come and go as we please. Down off that cliff, looking ahead, we have another lookout box and a thin column of smoke. I wonder if that's where the girls made camp. Supply cache first. Loose stone. Nothing to do with that. Fossilized claw.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cache box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
I'll leave that. We have another note. A note to Dave from Ron. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitheel Steve. It's your man, Ron. I went up to check on the new guy at Two Forks. I heard him talking to himself, so he was actually talking to his son. They did not know he was with him. So I figured I'd stay away. Remember, and then it just goes into more exposition on other Firewatches. We can radio this.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? The guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Okay, we'll keep this as well. Some flowers, an envelope, and some more information that we can copy to our map. That's helpful. Get the pencil out. Okay. Notice I'm not locking any of these back up. Make sure the wind doesn't blow you open. Alright, get up there. Whatever. Okay, thin column of smoke. Report the smoke column to Delilah.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire? You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
So yes, let's hope that that is a campfire and not an actual fire. I don't think it's our fault if a fire starts. We're just meant to report them to the rangers. What was that? Grizzly bear. I heard something. Interesting. It looks like maybe we had a fire here at one point, or maybe a fire line was put in to stop a fire at one point.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry about snapping at you earlier. I thought about it, and yeah, I suppose that must have sounded kind of weird when you heard me take that other call. Plus, you're just out here in your own head. Trust me, I know how it is. So, did you break any hearts back in Colorado when you took this job? I
oh,
myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier. I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next person. But why does it have to come from the same person for your whole life? My Aunt Kathy was married to the same guy for 4 decades, and when he died, she found out he'd been having an affair with a real estate broker for 15 years. Whereas my Aunt Judy traveled the world dating artists and musicians as she saw fit. Call me crazy, but I'd rather spend a week in bed with Sonny Bono than half a lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
okay. Yeah, I think that now is a good time to bring up Julia.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
Yeah, let's just be honest.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Okay, and Delilah actually very understanding of our situation. Let's call in this tree. Nope, nothing to say. I would assume that this was a fire line. Maybe not, though. We'll see if we get any more information later on. Let's keep on moving.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Oh, yeah? What's a flapjack?
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
Delilah. Delilah's tower. Let's keep heading towards the smoke. We haven't had anything to report in lately. I'm keeping an eye out for any more evidence, but nothing so far, just the smoke. I feel very immersed in this game right now. I can't have my air conditioner on because it ruins the sound quality of the video, and it is 91 degrees outside, so I feel pretty empathetic of Henry right at this moment. Plume still off quite a ways in the distance. Let's see. Touch.
What does she have?
More questions.
Sorry, I don't mean to just leap into it if you're not ready.
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Delilah continues to be very understanding of our predicament. Not sure if I agree with some of Henry's personal choices, but this is our player character. Let's continue the journey through his situation and his decisions. Got a nice walk here to discuss some of the finer points that have been laid out so far. So, sick wife, things are getting rough. She went with her parents across the globe to another country. We came out here to get away from all of it. Somewhat understandable, but at the same time, just a tricky situation, I think. And then we find ourselves out here, in the middle of nowhere. Got some weird stuff going on. Not sure how the game plans on escalating some of these situations, but it definitely has me intrigued for the most part. I'm looking forward to continuing the playthrough just to find out what happens.
So, how'd you meet?
Back at Josie Lake, Delilah, with some more questions.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
We could head back and see if they cleared out their old campsite. More beer cans, so they obviously came back here, but their backpacks and their clothes are gone. The only thing left is more litter for us to pick up. Thank you, teenagers. Yeah, and they took their boombox too. Hopefully they don't know why it's not working. Looks like we want to go back up towards the shale. And then campfire smoke over here. So down and around. Okay, let's head back up. No, we ran into the blocked trail. We're gonna have to go all the way around back to our watchtower. So I'll get to walking over there, and I will check in if anything of note occurs.
Are you gonna go be with her? Just go back to Boulder? You should go be with her. That's my opinion. Sorry for the umpteenth time. Anyway, call me when you find the girls. Or anything. Or call me whenever you want.
I'm not sure of the plan yet.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Right now, I'm trying to hunt down some vandals, and I don't even know what I'm going to do when I find them. I'm not thinking very far ahead.
You should go see her.
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, I don't know if he did the best he could do either. We made some decisions in there, and we weren't given the best options. I don't know. It's a tricky situation.
I'm down in Thunder Canyon. I'm not seeing that smoke anymore.
Oh, it's still burning away. Try heading west from where you are. If you loop past the lake, there should be a trail that'll take you further south.
Thanks, that helps.
Every time I climb one of those, I feel like when I stick my head over the top, something's going to be there to scare the hell out of me. Okay, back to my watchtower. Let's get to that second shale slide from last time. Not sure if this is the right way. It was a pretty long distance, but it will get us to our destination eventually, so let's just keep on going.
Well, I'm back at my shitty boss is going to get me killed hill.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
Okay, back on the horse with this one. It does seem like this is direction the game intended us to go, since there is in-game dialogue represented as such. So it's a long walk, but that's okay. I kind of enjoyed it, actually. Down some more. I wonder how the hell the girls got all the way down there then. Maybe they swam? I don't know. I seem to have lost our plume of smoke. Where did that go? Got another cache box here, 309. Got some stuff in here. Pine cone, back out with you. Pine cone, outside. Pine cone, there you go. Some wood, and a missing persons flyer. What is this about?
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
She keeps making me leave the tower. Let's keep this and copy the information from this map.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's, lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Here's the stream. A nice looking area. Let's snap a picture. See, we've got a waterfall.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
And what is this? Wrap a back.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around. Found one of their empties. Guess we're on the right track.
Roger that.
Roger. Oh.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Track them down. Let's get rid of this fire. Okay, let's see. My sheets.
Found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like
Teen Zone.
I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp.
Dangerous hunks.
Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines.
And some beer.
These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication.
Now, nothing else of note that I could find. Let's check out their tent. Teens camping tent. Nobody inside. Oh. Really nobody inside. Some beer. Torn clothes. Destroyed tent and a note.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking.
And the clothes.
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't know about that. There's some weird stuff going on, and I do not wish to be implicated. Let's see. Snap a picture. And then we have a note. Dear Psycho, I hope that you are effing happy. We are leaving and we are going to find the police and tell them about how you creeped on us at the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental case, axe murderer, and are going to jail. I hope it was worth it. All over some fireworks. Okay, that's interesting. So up at those wires, we found a pair of their panties with a note written on it. I don't think an animal would do that. And they're saying they didn't do it in this note. They're blaming us, so... Yes, maybe they destroyed my watchtower. They have my stuff. But they're acting like somebody did this to them and it wasn't me. Which again, Delilah's acting pretty weird.
Well, they're gone for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Let's tell the truth.
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
It's the stereo.
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
I didn't. Of course I didn't. I just threw their stereo in the lake.
Yeah, I really wish you wouldn't have done that.
I mean too.
It's, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, and it looks like that was day number 2 completed. Some interesting stuff happening. Stay tuned for the next episode to see what unfolds next. Next time we will start at day number 3 at our watchtower. We'll see if Delilah has anything more for us. And definitely some interesting things going on in this video game. I'm not quite sure what kind of video game it is yet. We're not that far into it, but I'm definitely intrigued. Before we go, I just want to say to everybody who watched this video that myself and everybody here at Three-Way Plays genuinely appreciates every single person who takes the time out of their day to watch our content. We can't thank you guys enough. We'd really appreciate it if you guys went down and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get those numbers up. We'd like to get this channel monetized at some point. If you guys wouldn't mind giving us a hand with that. So until our next episode, I've been Justin, this has been Three-Way Plays, and we hope to see you all again next time. Thanks again, you guys, and goodbye.